start streaming. Can I find live? I want the live control room. Manage the videos. Hello everybody, give me 2 seconds. That's what I want. There it is. Perfect. Can you see me? Yeah, you can see me. Perfect. I just need to do one thing. Text. Right, perfect. I should have said that before we started, but here we are. So, I'm hoping the sound is working. Let me just, I'm very prepared. This is a very last minute endeavour. This was a very last minute endeavour. Let me just pull this up onto here, just to double check. Boop. Yes, we're all working. Perfect. So, hello and welcome. This is a very obscure live stream. Not something not something I normally do, but we are live. It is about 20 to 8 in the evening where I am. So I don't know how long I'm going to be alive for, but a few hours probably. And as you've seen by the title, I am going to be walking across the UK in VR. I just decided it'd be something fun to do, so I've got Google Earth VR loaded up here. Let's switch you. Boop. There you go. Look, Google Earth VR. And if I put if I hit the sensor. Oh, are we working? Is it broken? Oh, there we go. We're working. So as you can see what I can see now. The idea is we're going to drop down here at Land's End. Let me just pick up my controls. Ooh. We're going to drop here at Land's End, and the idea is to walk all the way to John O'Groats, which obviously has been done in real life multiple times, walked, cycled, whatever. There's a few locations I want to try and hit on the way there. I want to get to London first, which I know is going out of the way, as is Ipswich, which is the next location I do want to hit because that's my hometown. I then want to move up. I want to hit up Manchester and then up to Edinburgh, and then now the idea of this is I'm not just going to I kind of get the words up. The idea is I'll just stick in Land's End. We will come down. We will hop into Street View because you can do Street View on this. Let me put the world beneath me. We're going to hop down into Street View here at Land's End. I think we can start around here somewhere. Not in that image. I need it to be a Street View image where I can start. Is that Street View? That's Street View. Cool. So if I click that, we're now locked into Street View, and we're going to try and navigate across the UK. I will take my heads off periodically just so I can read the chat and see anything there. So hopefully this is all working. Perfect. And we're just going to kind of walk across and see what happens. So let's get started, shall we? Oh god. Obviously, being in VR, I have no map. I can't see anything. You can see everything I can see on my hands here. I'm not bringing up. I mean, even though I bring up the menu, there's nothing in here that will help me. And I can obviously not ask anybody for directions because I can't speak to anybody. It is fully in Street View VR. So, obviously, things like one-way systems don't apply to me. I can go straight down this one-way system, things like that. And that's the idea. Obviously, some of this is up to date. This, as says there, it looks like that was 2016, this one. Some are going to be 2020. Some might be, I don't know how old some of these photos go back. But it does. So, this is going to take a while. I do have snacks. And we will get going. So, if we build up enough of an audience, I might let you help me choose directions. We'll have to see if we actually build up any level of interaction. So we're just gonna start. Like I said, I've been to Land's End, but it was about 15. No, it would have been. Yeah. About 17 years ago. So it's been a hot second since I've been to Land's End. I've been to Cornwall since. So maybe we'll try and hit up, if I can, where I stayed when I was in Cornwall. So you can see how it's conflict free. This one's 2020. This one says 2022. So I don't think the images change that much, but I guess we'll see. It shouldn't make that much difference. There's not much change that happened between at least those dates. It's very pretty here in Cornwall. But of course there are not that many street signs either. So trying to figure out where I'm going, because now I'm started, like I can't look at a map. I'm not allowed to know. The only time I will look at a map is when I'm going to end or when I'm going to break. I'll need to know exactly where I am so I can basically drop straight back there next time, but it'll also show us where we've made it to. I don't have a way of actually allowing this to like track the path we've taken. So we'll just have to hope for the best. On the upside, I'm not going to get rained on, but it is very pretty. Fish and chip shop? Anybody want fish and chips? I know that this is obviously nowhere near as entertaining as, I guess, doing this in real life. But I don't drive in real life. So, like, if I did this, it would, like, in real life, it would literally be on foot or public transport. Which would be, it's doable still. Senon School. Okay, so imagine being at school and that being your view. That's quite cool. I also know, like, I should probably be more conscious of where I'm actually going. That appears to be, like, I can go that way, but I have no idea where that goes. I feel like I'm better off sticking to these main roads. I feel like that isn't going to take me anywhere, but I don't know. Ah! I didn't mean to come out of that. Well, it looks like it does, but we're not going to find out. I really need a way to be able to... I'm going to... Just so I don't accidentally, I'm going to put this controller down. Woo! Just so I can use this one. I'm periodically just checking the chat. I should probably have, like, text to chat on. Maybe? Who knows? Who knows? See, because I appear to still be not too far from the coast. So what I do need to do is try and move further inland, I guess. Because we're still, like I said, quite close to... Look at that bus stop. We're still quite close to the coast. Which makes me think maybe I should have gone that other way. It might have taken me inland more. Right, well, we'll find out. See, obviously I don't have... If it was real life, you could have a tracker that could mark where you've walked. I obviously don't... See, that feels like that's not going to go anywhere. Because that's just to that state. I'd love to be able to see the route I take. Maybe I'll have to see if I can figure it out. See if this goes down well. I mean, I'm enjoying it, at least for now. We'll maybe do some others where I try. At least here I can read the road signs to areas to go. If I did to say I don't know, across France, which is obviously a way bigger country, or yeah, obviously I can't read those road signs. But I could always do this across America as well, across Australia, across the world. So this is taking me to Penzance A30. So I think I should, yeah. So if we try and make our way to Penzance then? Whoa. So you can, what? Okay, the colours have not changed. How am I above this car? What was this Google van doing? I think this Google van was flying. Look, way. There's some horses in the field. See, I wish I could see the chat issue about taking this off. But alas, I cannot. Let me also... I just want to check something else. Sorry. Right. Perfect. Let's keep going then, shall we? That appears to be farmland. Obviously, there's a lot of farmland around here, and at the moment, because this is Land's End, I also did not prep a route in advance. So, I genuinely do not know where I'm going. I did start this initially because I was going to do it as a recording. I didn't go far, and I went, I actually will stream it. So, but I think maybe as long as I stick to the main roads, I might be alright. But obviously, I also don't have road markings on these roads. Doesn't tell me. So I'm kind of blindly navigating. Oh, what did that sign say? Trave Pottery Lower. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. Trave. So that. See, I don't know if I've actually made progress inland or not. This is actually. I mean, I knew this was going to be difficult. Also, because it's Street View, it's not like I can just walk across that field. I can only take the roads, which is obviously the other stipulation of this, because I cannot traverse anything that is not on Street View. So we are stuck to just the roads. Not that I'm saying you could just walk across that field anyway, sorry, because, farmers don't like it when you walk across their land. But we don't appear to be as close to that coast anymore, which means we're making progress. See, I'm pretty sure that, can I go back to that previous one? 2013, this was marked as. And so the photos flick between, decades. That was a decade ago. It might be that they're not and they just haven't updated, but that's the watermark that was on that one. Either way, the watermarks are irrelevant because I don't know the area. Therefore, it doesn't matter. 2019. That sign doesn't help either. Also, I'm hoping I'm kind of still facing the camera. I genuinely don't know. That must be the caravan park that we saw the sign for earlier. I know this must be riveting to watch. See, once we get to more like main kind of out of, because like I said, Cornwall is very much kind of, well, it's all countryside, isn't it? Once we get to more main areas, we should hopefully have more signs to go with to try and navigate. But we are it's a magical telephone pole. But we are purely going to be going off of, well, my intuition, I guess, which is not good. I'm not known for my navigation skills. In fact, my family call me Captain Sobel. Now, that's a reference to Band of Brothers because Captain Sobel got Easy Company lost. So that might have happened once or twice under my navigation. So now my family call me Sobel. There's a fun story for you. Also, at some point, this headset might die. This is a Quest 2. If it does, I do have another headset to switch to. Not a Quest, a Rift. But it will do the same job. Still just countryside right now. Is that a... No, it's not. That's farmland. See, basically, this first part of Cornwall appears to just be like one big main road. We're obviously on the wrong side of the road now. See, my other option for this was not using Street View, and I will hop out just quickly to demonstrate, is I can kind of come straight down onto the roads, and I'm now at like a human level, but I figured this looked way more boring and there's no street signs, so I've got like no way to like navigate, which is why I figured this would be a much easier option. Should be at the points where we can't use the Street View, then yes, but this works. So this is what we're doing for now. Of course, you can do this as well. The Google Earth is only available on Oculus Rift and Steam VR, but if you've got a link cable, you can also do it. This is not a sponsor, by the way. That sounded like a sponsor. It was not. Catch-all. Whoa. We're getting a little bit glitchy here. Like I feel like we're making good progress, but there's no way for me to kind of so Penzance we're getting close to. But there's no way for me to really like check how far we've come without seeing a map of where we can go. Woo! Minix Theatre. Alright, we'll keep going. I said it's got a little bit buggy around here. I'm not sure why it suddenly started getting buggy there, but it's alright. Whoa. Come on. Thank you. This is also not something I tested out beforehand, so I don't know why we're bugging out. It could literally just be the area that we're in. That might just be some bugginess. When we get to Penzance, then I will check the map, I think, because we'll have made it to our first, I guess, named destination outside of Land's End. Ooh. I'm hoping this glitchiness is gonna stop, because I don't know why it's glitching. I don't know. Is it glitching for you, or is it just glitching for me? It appears that it's only glitching for me, and it looks fine for you, so that's alright, as long as your view is uninterrupted. It's not really too bad of a glitch anyway. I will say though, if you have never been to Cornwall, do go. It is beautiful. Whoa. Okay, now that's, yeah. It kind of, I don't know if you can see it, but it like really kind of glitches out every time I move forward. Does that say Land's End? Can we? Oh yeah, Penzance. Yeah. Land's End. Cool. So we'll keep moving. We'll keep going. I say, I really would like to, like, I guess maybe it's just because I'm using this headset. It might not glitch if I use the other headset. But it, oh no, that one was fine. There we go. Maybe I think it sorted itself. Whoa. I think we're still in the same area. It's hard to tell. They need to clean their street sign now, though. Come on. Thank you. Because obviously I can either look around normally or I can just use the drag feature. Okay, now there's a bit of delay when I click next. Interesting. I see here, I can, so this tells me we are on the A30. So this will tell me where we are. Oh god. So this tells me the roads I'm on. Although it appears I might just very quickly hop out of Street View and then hop back in and see if that helps fix the problem. Which way was I going? This way. Okay. Well, it does. Oh god, it doesn't appear to have fixed the problem, but it hasn't made it worse. Right. Oh, but now we've got options. Oh no, we don't. It just looked like the road was changing there. Sometimes it's hard to tell. in VR, because there's no depth perception either, because this is 360 photos, so they're not 3D either. Although they are obviously high quality images. Also, I apologize I keep punching the mic. Obviously, it's because I can't see it. This is obviously going to make this way harder if it lags between switching images. Because, whoa, it's just going to slow it down. But it's alright, we'll work with it. Whew. Right, what does that sign say? Can we read that? Treeden Gardens. I probably just butchered that. I'm sorry. Treeden? We'll go with that. See, it doesn't glitch anymore. It just takes a little bit longer to load between each image. Either way. Oh, so this is Treeden Gardens. Or garden. There's no S on that. We're still making steady progress. Yeah, see, I can only go wherever this allows me to go. Bit of lag there. It's a very nice tree though. See, I would say once we get somewhere that I recognise, we'll be able to make it. But it's unlikely that I'll recognise a huge amount. I'll be honest with you. Oh, what does this sign say? Just Newlyn and Penzance. Oh. Progress is steady, my friends. Progress is slow and steady. And what does this sign say? Oh, I've gone too far. I want to read what that sign says. Newlyn, Mousehole, Mousehole, Lamorna. Okay, we're going to continue this way. Slow, can't go much slower. See, I feel like this is a fun way to use Google Earth VR. And I'm sure I'm not the first person to do this. At least not in Street View. I mean, I won't even be the first person to do this in Street View VR, let's be real. Obviously, this is substantially easier in VR. Mainly because I'm not walking, I'm sat down. Therefore, I don't have kind of exhaustion levels to deal with. continue. Thank you. What we can do actually is what I can do is when I mark where we've made it to, I can like take a snapshot picture and then we can come straight back to where we are. So Penzance is going to be that way. Redruth and Hemel, West Cornwall Hospital and St Just. So I think to get to Penzance, because I don't have to take roundabouts properly, we can go this way. And I think this is the right way to Penzance. I think. We're about to find out. See, also walking this, especially with the country, there's I don't know how many footpaths there are. So it would be, well, you'd be doing it at your own risk. Where are we now? Alverton Road. So for the first time since the start of the stream, we have come off of the A30. So I feel like we are now in Penzance. Yeah, 12 Alverton Road, Penzance. So we are now in Penzance. So what we'll do is we will quickly hop out of the street view. What can I take? No, I can't here. And we will come and stand right where I'm at. And we will take a picture. Place save to the menu. So I can come straight back to this point now. But let me... because I can't drop a marker. But I want to see where we've made it to so far. So if I rotate the world up, I don't know where we were. It was around here. I'll tell you what then. We've not made bad progress. We've come and made it here. We've now got to get the rest of the way. I want to try and hit St Austell on the way past as well, but we got a little while. But I believe if I hit the menu and then go to saved, if I go back to here, see, I can now go back exactly where we were and then drop straight back to where we were. Perfect. So that works quite well. So I can mark obviously where we've been. So we've made our first point here. And now we can continue. How long did that take us? We've been going for half an hour. Jesus. Right. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. That took actually a bit longer than I thought. But we're making progress. I actually don't know how long that drive takes in real life to know how much quicker we're doing it than real life. Actually, it's less than that because I didn't start when the stream started. I had probably at 5 minutes. It's probably at 25 minutes or closer to. See, so now we've got to make it through Penzance and find a signpost for the next place to try and head to. So let's put that down. I like that I can use this though to see where I'm at though. Like if I want to know a road name, it tells me. See, but this is where it starts to get more fun because before I just followed one road. if I take the wrong route, I could end up basically going quite out of my way. So I don't know if we want to go that way or this way. I think we're going to continue this way. Oi, let me continue. Why won't you let me... Hello? Why can't I select where I want to go? Let me just... Can we go back one? There we go. Can you think? It puts me here and then I can't actually seem to go this way. There doesn't appear to be... It doesn't let me move that way. I can go this way though. I think. But if I want to go that way, it doesn't let me. Interesting. It won't let me go that way. This way we go then, I suppose. Street View has spoken. So we'll see where this takes us. Obviously roads don't mean anything to me. I don't live in this area. And obviously... This is way slower because it's lagging. Again, options. If I go back up this way, I might be able to reconnect with that road that it just told me I couldn't go down and then be able to continue in that direction. Ooh, we got options. We got choices, chat. We got choices. Oh god. These are options that we have. Now that we're not just in the middle of buttfuck nowhere. We actually have to make choices of which way we go. So it makes it way more interesting. Oh, whatever that is, if I rotate this, it puts it like a halo around it. Give me 1 second. When I told you we had snacks, I did mean it. I've got Oreos. I just want... You'll see what I'm getting in a second, chat. I actually have a tub of Haribo snakes. So, some sugar for this walk. I apologise in advance for those of you that don't like chewing. Which way is the question? Up that road was this way. I think we'll continue this way, I think. I should probably mute it when I eat. This looks like we're heading towards the coast, which is not at all where we want to be going. I don't think. This could mean we've got to backtrack. Or we follow the coast and see how far we can get by following the coast, which is not a bad shout. I think that's going to be my best option at them right now, is to kind of just follow the coast and see where that takes me. Because I think we'll feel like we can follow it for a while. So I guess that's the plan. Right, I don't need this one, so I'll put that back down. Yeah, I'm going to just follow the coast for a bit. Because at least if I follow the coast, I know that we can actually make progress. Because like, if I can follow, I mean, I don't know how far this will go, but if I can follow the coast all the way around, we can definitely progress around kind of at least the outskirts of Cornwall right now. At least it also gives me a solid route to take, because like I said, going back up through Penzance, it's gonna just be a wild chase, not knowing what route. So until this provides for me no longer, because there's another town over there. So if we can go all the way around, I feel like that is a start. Of course, when I get to somewhere that I know, like St. Austell, I can kind of navigate around St. Austell, or at least part of it. Oh, we're going back into town. I don't feel like this way's going to lead anywhere, right? No, it's just the dock. Ooh, saying that. No, yeah, it just leads to the dock. So we're going to have to head back up, but I feel like if we can kind of stick close to this, we might be alright. We'll find out. Oh. We'll try it. It would be fun to, like I said, do this for real one day and just kind of walk and see where it leads us. I mean, I don't know, because obviously you'd have to like take breaks and stuff. Obviously it'd take a lot longer, so you'd have to like find places to sleep. But it could be a cool thing to do. So we're still kind of following this round right now. That's car park, so we don't need to go in there. Is that I'm hoping at least for a bit I can kind of just follow the coast. That's the goal here. Do they do like a GeoGuessr in VR? That could, I mean, I guess it uses the same concept, really. They could, because it uses the street view, which is exactly what this is. I don't know why I just move my head like that. It's a 360 image. The whole image moves with me. So that, yeah, isn't going to get us anywhere. The question is, though, will this? That looks like car park. So we're going to have to go up here. We're going to take a right then. See, I feel like I'm making progress, but I also feel like we've made very little. But it's also, like I said, because I'm restricted to also just the roads like this. Because this is a footpath, like I could have probably just cut across some sections. Either way, it doesn't matter. We're just going to keep going and see. Well, what does that signpost say? Where can this take us? Long Rock. I can't read it from here. It's not in focus. Long Rock Horizon, Eastern Green Industrial Estate, Trenier, and Human. So I guess Long Rock is where we want to go. Because we saw signs for those two places back before. But I feel like we want to continue this direction somewhere. I think realistically is what we want. I do like how in some shots they just didn't paint out the Google car, and in other shots they did. Alright, we're just going to go through all this head-on traffic. Oh, I just hit my knee on the desk. There's a Sainsbury's. I feel like we have to be at least on the outskirts of Penzance now. Yeah, so we're heading towards Redruff. Redruff? However that's pronounced. You'd think I could pronounce, place names in my own country, but here we are. I'm not that good, apparently. So this must be the industrial estate. End of route. I guess the other advantage of this is because on foot, because in my head I imagine if I was doing this I'd just be doing it kind of on foot and walking. I obviously wouldn't be able to take A roads or M roads, anything like that. I can do that in this, so that kind of helps. The question is that way or this way. Penzance Heliport. I feel like I want to go this way, so that's what we're going to do. If it's wrong, we'll go back. There's a Tog's Tires there. Ooh. Let's continue past Top's Tile. Did I say Tog's Tires earlier? Top's Tiles. I just can't read. Dulux. If you ever need to know where your Dulux is. Oh look. Apparently, yeah. Very vocal. I should, yeah. Actually, when I do this for me, like, I can kind of still see where, like, I'm looking for most of my vision, so it doesn't look as bad as it does for you, where it just is like a tiny circle. But that does look higher quality for you lot, I think. Like, general video-wise. Right. Long Rock, England. So yeah, we're in Long Rock now. I keep forgetting I can look at that and see where we're at. pardon me, one animal. Cornish pasties? Oh, I'd love one. Unfortunately, I'm not actually in Cornwall. The range? Chris Nichols Motors. Ooh, here we go then. Left or right? Go that way or that way? I'm going to go this way. Like I said, I want to try and keep to the coast as close as possible. And I feel like... See, that's going to take me to Redruff. This is going to take me to... Horizon? Redruff puts us back on the A30. Ooh. But Ooh, questions. Which direction shall we take? Let's... Oh. They didn't get rid of the car very well with this, did they? Look. It's camouflage, so you can't see it. We'll continue this way. I feel like this is where I want to be. I feel like this here is that town that I pointed out across when we were at Penzance, which means we've made progress. We have made progress, chat. My chest hurts, not sure why, but I think I'll be fine. I think we've made progress. So that road blocking us earlier, I think that helped. Because if I'd gone that way, we wouldn't have found this coastal path, or this coastal kind of route. And I think this has been the help. Yeah, so this is what I was looking at earlier when we were way over there. So we've come... I'm not sure where it was we started, over here I think maybe. So we've come all the way around. Now I can go to there, but the question is does that allow me like to continue all the way through beyond? I feel like it should. There's only one way to find out in the chat. St. Michael's Mount. So let's take a look and see how far we can get. If not, see what I should do is like set markers so I can like, if I don't really want to teleport back to places just because I feel like that's cheating. Because in real life I would just have to turn around and walk back. But it looks like, oh no, there is a road that's going to continue through. There's a bus stop here, so I guess there kind of has to be. Yeah. So we've definitely achieved what we wanted to by getting to here. So that must be the mount. Is she walking a... It looks like a... Is that a goat? It looks like she's walking a goat. See, obviously, something like this as a challenge, it's like it's gonna take long enough anyway across the UK. But like, if I do another one of these, like across America or something, it'd be way longer, but way more interesting. I feel like, especially as it'll be a country that I don't know. Not that I know this country that great, and I've lived here for 26 years. Actually, that's a lie. But it's pretty much. So we'll just continue through and work our way around, I think. I think we found a good strategy here, though. Oh, see, we can move quicker again now. It's working. Oh, I don't want to bug it out again, though. Well, look how many people there are. Wow, it's a busy old day. Look, the sun was out. So was the entire population of Horizon. So this is, yeah. I feel like we're getting somewhere. But it's also going to get to a point where we have to straight off this path because, like I said, I do have several locations that I want to get to. Along the way. So we are. Also, this really doesn't sit like this in like VR. Even you seeing these 360 images really doesn't do justice to just how hilly Cornwall really is. So when it lags like this, we'll try, it's super slow. You can see the shadow of the car, look. See, right now though, until we can find a signpost for something, I really don't know what our next location is going to be. Thank you for driving carefully. You're very welcome. As I said, I know I want to make it to St. Austell, and I think if I stay on this kind of path, on this coastline, I should make it there. And St. Austell is actually not far from the Eden project either. But we're getting driven further and further away from the coast again here, though. Which is always going to happen. What does the sign say? We head towards Helston then? Alright, I think we're going to do a progress update here. So, before we move off, we'll take a picture. Let's see where we're at. Can we... Oh, the thing is, then it rotates the Earth, and then I lose track of where I was. We were here, right? So... we've just made it, yeah, past Horizon. Okay, well, St. Austell is miles up that way. Our next place, then, is Porthleven. See, following the coast, though, is going to be longer, because I'm going to come down this way to come back up. So, realistically, we want to come off this coastline, then, and try and come across to St. Austell, rather than coming and following this, which is obviously the safer route. But, like, you're going to come down here. I mean, I shouldn't be looking at this, but... yeah. But this is where we were. This is where we're at. So, I think... where did I just say we were? I've just lost us. It doesn't matter because I can put my marker down anyway. It was over this way, right? Here. I'm actually, and I know this is cheating, I'm half tempted to go back and come through Gold Sifney. Which I shouldn't do because I'm technically, that'd be looking at where we're going. I don't know. Let me take... oh yeah, that was when I set Google Earth up. We'll get rid of that. Back to here. And then we'll come back in. So, I did say... I feel like that's cheating, so we're not. But we're going to try and turn inward to go inland a bit more. How long have we been streaming for anyway? Just over an hour. We are making progress. I also don't know how quickly we were going in comparison to, say, if you were driving, because I don't know how long it would take you to drive from Land's End to wherever it was we just were. See, I'm half tempted to go and take this road so we can start heading up. This will still take us to Gold Sifney where we wanted to. But I feel like we need to start trying to get more inland. Because following the coast, although it's a safe route, is way longer. And realistically, it's just going to take way longer. Hello, you. Fixing what you doing? A bit gardening on the wall there? So, I think this is going to be our new strat. Like, following the coast wouldn't be a bad idea if you were basically just on a round island or something. Oh. But because we are literally on... well, because it's the UK and it's not, we're going to go miles out of our way to come miles back again, which... like I said, I obviously shouldn't have looked at that map, but we are using it ever so slightly. Because if I was walking, I would be looking at the map on my phone. Not kind of extended, but like just to like, you know, just so we know where we've headed to. The goal is, at least for this stream, to at least try and get to St. Austell as my first kind of marker. But given that it's been an hour and we're not even halfway there, that could take a while. Like, even in VR, like, it genuinely is going to take a while, but at least it's kind of running more smoothly now. Ooh, yeah, no, we'll follow this rain road still. What's this one? Relubus Hill? Please drive carefully. I will. We'll keep following this round. See, again, because if you're walking this, there ain't no paths. So you're going to have to be careful walking. You can't walk on the roads. Here in the UK, I don't know about other countries, but here in the UK you can walk on roads like this. But you walk facing the oncoming traffic. You obviously cannot walk on like the main roads, A roads, motorways, things like that, because that would, well, the traffic is just moving way too fast for that to even be considered remotely safe. I guess I know you could say, but they're still whatever, but no. Just no. You just no. But country lanes you can walk down, things like that, that's fine. That said, I don't know all the motor laws. I don't drive. Hello, gentlemen. Busy at work, are we? Ooh. Let's continue. It's a very overcast day again, of course. It'd be cool if it told you which month they took these pictures as well, rather than just the year. That way you could really, really see. Oh, goodness me. Like, I'm at least hoping this is making progress, because I genuinely, like, I'm hoping we haven't, like, gone back on ourselves. I don't think we have. But I also haven't seen a signpost for anything in a while. Oh, look, it looks like there's water droplets on their camera. Look. Ah, it's the giant water droplets. They're coming to get us. Right. Still no idea. Still no signs. Okay, well, we're definitely not close to the coast. We've definitely strayed away from that, which is what we wanted. So we're definitely way more inland. way more inland. We just need to find a signpost for something, just so we can try and work out where we're headed towards. What does that say? No, I want to go back a wee bit. Leadstow. Or Leadstow? Leadstone. There's an N on the end of it. Okay, so we made it to a Leadstone. Wherever Leadstone is. Godolphin Country Skittles. Owned Shed, Gold Symphony, Penzance. Oh, what's this say? Oh, really? You're parked in front of the road sign, you tosser. Oh, I can't read it because he's in the way. The first time we have a sign that could tell us something, I can't read it from here because it's not in focus. And the ones that are in focus, twat features is parked in front of it. Hello, postman. Aha, there's another sign here. Hey. So we've got Camborne and Praise on Bible. Praise on Bible. So we'll head towards maybe Camborne. Is not a bad shout. Oh, goodness me. Oh, is your when I'm on stream. Which means we're now out of Leeds town, I guess. Yes. I just want to go back for a sec. Because that image makes it look like it's like pumping the car. Which is quite perfectly lined up. I'm assuming that was not intentional, but here we are. Oh, someone's got their washing out. It's starting to slow down again now. When I say that, I mean the transitioning between the images. Oh, goodness me. This is going to be a long series. That's all I'm saying. I will apologise because, I mean, if you don't watch these live, they're probably not going to be all that interesting. There's no way I can edit these to be more interesting than they are. Like, if you could do this multiplayer and I could get my friends in, like, if you could do like Google Earth. I mean, actually, to be fair, there is actually there's another app which is very similar, which is. So I actually potentially could. Maybe I'll see if one of them wants to join, and if I can get us to start at the same point that we are, that I leave on here, they might be able to join me. But it will be on a different app, and I don't know how well it will work. But yeah, it's called Wanderer, and it's a very like similar thing to like the Street View, but that does have multiplayer support. I believe it does anyway. Genuinely, I see on Wanderer you could actually bring up a map in front of you as well. Obviously, I can't do that in this. Not that I want to. I mean, as I bring up a map, I can literally have the entire Earth in front of me, but I also don't want to do that. But I'm half tempted to pull over in a moment so we can set down our next marker. Should we do it here? Should we set this as our next marker and see where we've made it to? So right now, let me rotate the Earth. Okay, so we're here. Okay, we have made it way further inland. Way further inland. Which is nice, actually. We're making that progress and cutting across. I'm assuming the trajectory we're on, we're going to head towards, or hopefully, Carnan Downs. Because I think if we hadn't have tried to come up, we'd probably only have been here. Which is a way less progress. However, we've still only made it a small portion of the way in, what, about an hour? Which is not bad. But I reckon we've got at least another 2 and a bit hours till we make it to St. Austell. This is long. But it's fun. So, Gwenethan? That's where we're at. So we'll go back. We'll continue. But we're making great progress. As I said, there really is no way for me to kind of make this interesting. Although I am trying. Right. Let's keep it going. Cool. Depending on how long, let's say, this actually does take us, we might not reach St. Austell tonight, but we'll see. That's where I'd like to get to. That's our goalpost for this stream. Provided this ice doesn't break. Oh, goodness me. Also, I actually don't know how much charge this headset has, but I'm assuming it's probably getting low. Oh, are we broken? No, are we good? Are we good? I think we're good. I think we're good. Like I said, if I was to do this in real life, I would probably do it with friends. We just need to start finding some signposts is what we need. But we're not seeing any. We've just been in this like tree canopy road for a while. Whatever road this is. B3280? B3280? Oh, what does that sign say? Oh, and it's blurred out when we get close. Okie dokie. Oh, and that was not blurred out. Something Beeble. I mean, I don't know why that sign would have been blurred out previously, but it was. It's like a tiny little church. Let's continue. So we've made it to our next little village. What do these signposts say when this van is out of the way? Camborne or Helston? I feel like if we choose Helston, we're going to end up back towards the coast. Camborne, I think, is where we want to be heading to, right? Definitely don't want to go back to Penzance. Oh, look, the Google car is a Ford. Yeah. So let's take this way. And let's head towards Camborne. And I think that's our best shot. Because I say it'd be cool to navigate without knowing anything, but without at least being able to look at a map and know where you are, I think it would be almost impossible to navigate across the country, just because you would never know which direction you were needing to go. And you'd end up going back on yourself, around, and you would potentially struggle to make distance, I feel like. Right. This is probably one of the weirdest streams that I've done, but I'm having fun, and that's all that matters, even if no one's watching. See, I can actually just kind of move up, and then I can just rest my arm while we move. So we need to look for signposts to continue getting us to where we want to head to, which is obviously how this works. Ace. Oh, is that Ace? A&E. A&E Auto Repairs. Look, I think I got a rough idea where we're at, just by where I knew we were on the map before and kind of the general direction we've moved. But I don't know for sure. See, at the moment, because it's still in Cornwall, everything is still very much following like one road. It doesn't get like this later. Bateau Hill. Hill. How much is that hill? Hill. This is where we're at. That's what this says. Batoti Hill. Progress is slow and steady. That looks like a very muddy path. This is obviously taken around September, October time. given the beautiful autumnal colours and all the leaves on the floor. Which means it must have been between at least the end, kind of second half of September and November, or middle of November or so. It's very pretty with all its oranges. Not that it being in autumn helps any way, shape or form. But it is. Still don't know where we're at. I haven't, or at least I haven't paid attention enough. If that was a signpost that we've passed, but I don't think we have. Oh. Like, you know, so this challenge is long. Wait until I, you know, I sit down and say, right, now we're going to walk across America or Australia, Canada, the world. That would be the ultimate one, would be to basically walk around the world. The way I'd have to do it, I suppose, would be start at one point, kind of, I guess, here in the UK, make my way to basically the Channel. We'll do a hop, skip, and a jump across the Channel to France, and then go basically all the way through Europe, because from there you can get obviously to the Middle East, into Asia, to China and all of that, and then do like a hop, skip, and a jump to Japan, then to Australia, and basically only really do the, because there's no way I can just walk across the oceans, but for all intents and purposes we can, you know, I said hop, skip and jump across it, and then continue walking from the other side. But for all intents and purposes we will have walked across the world in VR. It'd be even more impressive if you could link this up to a treadmill and actually physically walk. But this is not a 3D world. This is, like I said, it's Street View. It's a bunch of 360 photos. I think that would be difficult. But depending on whether I actually finish this one, we will get to that when we get to that. Because obviously, like the biggest kind of jump there would be Australia to probably like the States. I really need a road sign soon to tell me if I'm actually making pin ponds progress. So I've been following this road round, but genuinely no idea if this has been helpful or not. Another post lady, hello. We are recruiting now. Anybody need a job? That place is hiring. We were bug that. Aha. Here we go. There's a sign. Red Rough. Continue that way. Town centre that way. Penzance that way. We are not going back to Penzance. But Red Rough? Maybe. The fact that we still have signposts though for Penzance, I feel like we should be far enough out that we shouldn't. But then again, I guess it's the only one. That's fine. I feel like we've made it to a good spot though. Should we check while we're here? Let's take a picture. Yeah, so we've made it to Camborne. So we're here. So we continue through to Red Rough. We're making progress. I think our next goal after St Austell, Plymouth, maybe, then up to Exeter, and then across to London. I mean, that's a big jump to get there to London. But London will be the next one. Then it'll be Ipswich over here. Probably Cambridge, Birmingham, Manchester. Which I know that seems odd to go all the way that way when I could go from Exeter up to Bristol to Birmingham and kind of cut this out. But I want to do this, which makes it way, way longer. But we were... I'm not even sure where anymore. Somewhere around here. Good job. We have the marker, which will put us right back to where we were. Oh, goodness me. You can see the mark on my face from my headset. We're going now an hour and 40 minutes. I actually don't know how long that drive would actually be from Land's End to here. Should we find out? Should we? Where's my... Give me a sec. I want my phone. Let me pull up the map. Directions. End to, where did we get to? Camborne. Can I do these directions? If I do it for Google Map rather than Apple Map, maybe? Nope. Not to where I'm at. Land's End to, where did we say this was? Camborne. Okay, so we are way slower still than driving, because driving, that is a 45-minute drive. We've been going an hour and 45 minutes. So we're going about, oh, we might have time to stop. We're going about an hour and 40 minutes. So we are way, way slower than driving. But I think if I change that to walk, actually walking that is 7 hours and 49 minutes. So we're also way, way quicker than walking. That is that walk alone is a 7, pretty much 8-hour walk. Cycle doesn't there be anything. But yeah, so yeah. Okay, that's not the worst in the world. It's also definitely not the best. But it's progress. So I don't think we're going to get to St Austell tonight, because that's going to take us another couple hours. I like, realistically, that's going to take us another couple of hours. But we've made some striking progress, and we're going to continue just for what is the time now? 9:20. Just for a little bit more. But this is long. Let's just move that over here. Yeah, we'll just sit it there for a bit. So we're going to continue on to Redruff anyway. But like to know kind of what the speed that we're doing is, I also, to know that what's just taken us an hour and 40 minutes to do is a 45-minute drive. So basically half of the driving speed. And I know that St Austell to Ipswich is a 6-hour drive. Tells me that by this method, at an optimal pace, we're still going to be looking at probably 12 to 15 hours. But it's still quicker than walking. Because if we were walking, we'd still be, well, back near Land's End. Redruff this way. I think. So it was this way. I think it's this way. I don't know what that sign says because I can't zoom. But I think this is the right way. So we'll find out. This way. See this? This is where it gets more interesting because now we don't know. But this looks like it could take me off in the right direction, so we're gonna go with it. Oh, my eyes are gone really dry and itchy. I'm sorry, give me a sec. Interesting. Well, I can get onto that road. What does this signpost tell me here? Bodmin, Penzance, and Redruff. Redruff is where we were heading, right? So I want to go this way. I think we just want to go straight over the roundabout, right? Whoa, where am I? Where did we just go to? We were literally on the roundabout. Oh, see? Because different times, they've obviously added a roundabout in, and then the other one goes, and it's not a roundabout anymore. So it flicks between the two time periods. I see. So we wanted to go this way. See, now we can move with a bit of pace again. Progress is steady. What does this sign say? Redruff. So I'm getting a bit of eye strain though. Jesus Christ, Redruff, I think it's going to be well we call it for tonight. Jesus Christ. Another dog's barking. The disabled are that way though, apparently. No. Well, it can deliver disabled people. Deliveries for disabled people? I don't know. No. I'm only kidding. Continue straight ahead. Like, I have no idea where we're going at this point. Okay. So I can't go around that way. I'm going to the car park, so we're gonna have to go back. Because we can't go any further this way. So this way then. Failed to load the next photo. Oh, we're having tech issues. We'll just continue this way until we get a signpost or something. And I hope that this helps. B&M. Dudnance. I don't know how you pronounce it, but that's what it says. Dudnance Lane? Dundance Lane? Dudnance? Ah, there's another signpost there. Red roof that way or pull. Okay, cool. Progress. But we still haven't made it to red roof. This is long. This is very, very long. Open 7 days a week. Nice. Does it say business centre? It's a business centre. Right. What does this say? That takes us to the industrial estate. Hero Master. Right. We are. I genuinely don't have a clue. I just need a sign for red roof. Screw fix. Motor parts direct. I don't mind reading these business answers if it's going to help me in any way, because it's not. No idea. See, that's a good regression of time. Now there's a big fucking building. Oh, I wanted the outfit. Where's the outfit just gone? Where's the other one's gone? Oh, I'm looking at the outfits. Is it here? There. And now there's not. It's like magic. That looks so much better before they put that building in. I ain't gonna lie. It was better before. Okay, question is, which way? See, now we're going back to this one. Let's go this way. Can we please move? Camborne Redruff. That's okay. This way then. We're recruiting Camborne Redruff Community Hospital. Okay, I can't go that way because that must literally just be the hospital car park. But let's see where we're made it to then. Oh yeah, see I can't, yeah, because that just goes to the hospital, so I can't get anywhere that way. So we will come back on ourselves, but we're here. Let's just tilt the earth up. We've made it. Where did I say we were? Around here somewhere. There. So we're basically at Redruff. Fuck. This is long. This is long. But I am going to leave it there for tonight, because I've got to be up early anyway in the morning, and my eyes are a little bit achy. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this first part. Hopefully I will be live again soon with the next part. I'll drop back to where I just took that marker, and we'll continue exactly where we left off. There. So, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. It was difficult to try and make that entertaining, but I tried. But thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all later. Good night.